Pepper. Okay, and then fork to mash it all up. Okay, beating eggs is what we're doing.
Eggs.
Okay, so there we go. She home is clean. I'm taking home.
Okay.
You bring the tequila. Cut some green peppers because you're gonna go in the oven.
It's a big knife.
Yeah, it's my. I can't live without this knife. Why are you cooking? So now what I'm going
Identity
to
problem.
do is cut them. Identity problems on Sunday morning.
Sorry?
I'm babbling. I'm eavesdropping. Okay, so into little cubes.
So yes, even with the stuff, Lisa and what is yours is to look up the TV and find out what the process is to
And this is one of the reasons why it's my trustee.
Yeah, the
What works with what?
I got yelled at
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grate some cheese into another bowl.
And eggs.
Okay, so there we go. See how nice and clear. So what we'll do is we'll just use it to cover the base of the pan. So what I've done now is, in the meantime, I sliced up all the croissants because what I'm going to do is I'm going to top them with the ham, some of the turkey, some Swiss cheese, and melt them in the oven so that they can get all gooey and stuff. Normally, if it was bread, I would put butter, but since they're croissants and they're full of butter, I don't think that you need that. So let's
okay.
That. Now, what I'm going to do, because I took the ham out of the fridge and it's ice cold, and I don't want it to be ice cold. And if I put it directly from the fridge into the oven, it's not going to have enough time to heat up before the cheese melts and the croissant cooks. So I'm going to heat it up a little bit in this other pan that I have. You can shut up the ham because I'm going to put it in You're not going to get it an even
it's just that it's
okay.
like it's stuck to have to don't come back to that.
There we go. So what we'll do, you want to see a flip?
People came over to the on the 31st of December they were watching it.
And again, that is just to heat it up a bit, so it's not too cold. So what we'll do is we'll just use it to cover the base of the pan. Now can you see the cheese browning on the bottom there? It's very nice, it's very tasty. Multitasking doesn't always work out.
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to take these and just...
What is what combination?
Did you ever work as a cook? Or did you ever work as a cook?
I've never worked in nice crispy bits. Put it away. And I think there's something in your eye. Salt. Pepper.
Are you excited to see your family?
And,
Of
course, cauliflower.
Are you excited to see them?
And this one's a little bit sort of.
My plan is to read this right between the 24th and the 20th.
Just. Yeah, go ahead.
This is your baguette. On its own doesn't look like much, and we're making toast. So if you want to make toast a little shishi, let's say, as I was saying before, first time, slice it on the diagonal. Instead of going straight across, just take your knife, not this knife, get a bread knife, and then like this, very easily, like that, across. Eventually we'll get to the bottom. Okay, so once you've done that, this is your lovely looking piece of toast. Okay, and when it's all nice and brown and crispy from the oven, it looks even better. So, yeah, but this oven's at 450 degrees. Okay, I'm putting the stuff inside, and we're gonna try and place the bread around. What's happening here? Usually it doesn't take this long, but when you're not talking, when you're not talking to everybody, it's very, very. So what I'll do is I'll let this heat up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then turn it on boil, and then we're ready to go. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to start reheating this because it won't take long. And once this gets heated, I'm putting the eggs on there, and we're done. We're beating these until they get frothy. So, if you want to take a look, the more air bubbles you build in here, the more of these you see, the fluffier your eggs will be.
Okay.
So, go for it.
Are you supposed to add milk to make it fluffy, or?
No, you don't have to. It's the reason why I add milk and cream is to just give it a creamier consistency. So you just do this a little bit. The way not to break an omelet, ideally, is to have an amazing non-stick pan.
Okay.
It's not in your technique. Like, you don't want to start. It's in your equipment.
So it's the pan.
Yeah, it really is the pan. Because if you have a pan that's kind of like scarred on the bottom, and it's, first of all, in a non-stick pan, forget about it. You can't do it. It's impossible. In a non-stick pan, which this is, as long as the bottom is not scratched, and you have a smooth surface, the fat and the egg, like, it doesn't stick. So once it doesn't stick, you just take, I'll show you, I'll try to do it afterwards.
Alright,
you can do it. You take a plate, and you just kind of, like, slide it out, you know? But you have to leave it alone. You can't disturb it too much.
You slide it on a plate?
Yeah, you slide it on a plate.
Okay.
Ideally, like, that's what
so it's cheating, kind of?
Well, no, because like, you're going to start flipping omelets in here. As a professional, yes. What were you saying? Lost one. Now, honestly, what I'm going to do now, because I don't want this to be released, I'm going to put this on broil.
Yeah.
So hopefully the top elements will come on. Yeah, no problem. So this is basically it. You open the fridge and you're looking for something from scratch, and you've got your warm croissants with the ham and mac and cheese, and you've got like a nice tomato and red onion sauce. So, a really nice Sunday brunch.
Alright.